I look at the book again, the new book. It looked complicated.
Oh, but I think you would probably not that complicated, because remember, Jenny, you're a smart girl. You're really smart. I think you're gonna find it a lot of fun. And Jenny, what did you do this morning?
Well, I got exercise, like go bicycle, and well, I play with my friends a little bit.
You did? And do they live next door? Do they live in the same apartment as you?
Yes, so they're basically just neighbors.
Oh, okay. And do you often play with them?
Well, normally they will come to my house and we will play together, or we would just watch the movie. Or sometimes I will get bored. I can just go her house and play with her because I was really bored. And besides, she had a lot of toys, but she never allowed to take out the toys because mom would be scared because she will make a lot of mess. And I did saw her very angry at that. So we don't really play toys. Sometimes her toys is kind of weird.
And how's it weird?
Well, it doesn't look childish, but she tells me it is a toy. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very weird. It's not childish, but it's just weird.
It's just weird. And tell me, has she ever played with your toys?
I never have one.
And is she allowed to play with your toys?
Well, I never have one, so she didn't.
Okay, so only few. And do you ever borrow her any of your books or any of your art things?
No, but we did share our snack together.
Okay. And what movie did you guys watch today?
Creepy stories, but it's not really creepy because while she scared, she only saw creepy faces, creepy noises. That's it. But she don't understand the story. She know English, she's good at it, but it's just that they're talking too fast.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Jenny. Okay, so what we're going to do today is, we're going to talk about tourists in South Korea. So tell me, Jenny, have you ever been to South Korea?
No, never. But my mom does.
Okay, so let me take you on a little tour of South Korea. Are you ready to watch it?
Okay.
Okay, let's look.
When you think about South Korea, what comes to mind? Maybe it's K-pop or Korean barbecue, but there's so much more to the country than just that. Welcome to Geography with Drew and Pete. Today I'm going to tell you all about South Korea, from wacky facts to wild experiences. Stick around to the very end for a crazy travel story. All right, let's get started. South Korea is an East Asian country, which is a peninsula, and it borders North Korea, the Yellow Sea, the East China Sea, and the Sea of Japan. Yes, there's a lot of seas, which means a lot of good seafood. The country is slightly bigger than the state of Indiana, but it has over 7 times the population. That's right, 51 million people call South Korea their home. Almost everyone in the country can speak the main form of traditional Korean, but there's also 5 other dialects which people around the country can speak. Other people are speaking English and Chinese as second and third language, and sometimes Japanese. South Korea's most populated cities are Seoul, Busan, and Incheon, but over half of the population live in Seoul. That is 25 million people. The South Korean flag is quite interesting. It has 4 striped squares with a red and blue circle in the center, referencing the Confucian symbols like the one for yin and yang. In terms of currency, $1 is worth about 1,200 South Korean won, which is their local currency. The national dish is a spicy fermented cabbage called kimchi. It's definitely an acquired taste, which means you need to try it a few times to like it. But it's actually really, really healthy, and they eat it for every meal. If you think that's funky, how does pig's feet sound? Yes, they're seasoned, boiled, and served hot in South Korea. Would you try it? On a tastier note, South Korea does have delicious desserts. There's something called bingsu, which is a favorite among Koreans. It's a creamy shaped ice with all these tasty toppings like fruit. You will absolutely love it, especially in the summer months, which it's pretty hot in South Korea in the summer. All right, now that you know the basics, it's time for some fun facts. In South Korea, both the guys and the girls wear makeup, and that is because of beauty.
What do you think about that?
Interesting, but I don't know how to say.
Yeah, so both wear makeup. Have you ever seen that?
No.
It's a very hot commodity. There's a big thing that they try to become more and more beautiful. It has to do with K-pop, it has to do with K-dramas and the actors and actresses and just being seen in public. So they always want to be as beautiful as they can. Here in America, we say greetings like, how's it going, or what's up? But in South Korea, the way to say that is, have you eaten? It's 먹었어요? It's a way that you can show respect for other people. When your stomach is growling, you probably don't reach for a bowl of bugs, right? Well, in South Korea, there is a squirmy snack called bondaegi, which features boiled.
Would you ever eat that?
No.
Oh, neither would I.
Silkworm larvae seasoned with soy sauce. They serve it in a little cup, and if you ask me, it's really, really disgusting. Ew. Back in 2012, the K-pop song called Gangnam Style went super viral. It was actually the first YouTube video ever to get over 1 billion views. And even to this day, that song is very popular. Just like other Asian countries, South Koreans use special names when they talk to their elders. Even older siblings get formal titles to show respect. So they actually change their language when they speak to someone older than them. That is a very South Korean thing. All right, now that you've learned some fun facts and some basic information about South Korea, it is time for a wild story. And that is about a dish that I ate about 10 years ago when I was living in South Korea and teaching English, and it's called Nang, which means live butterfly.
Ooh, have you ever eaten that?
Yes.
And how does it taste?
Well, I don't know how to explain it.
Does it taste gooey? Does it taste tender, soft?
Well, it's tender and crunchy.
Ah, that's a good description. Well done.
And so in South Korea, eating live octopus is a delicacy. When I say live octopus, I mean you take your hand in a tank, pull out the octopus, and some people, they chop it up. Other ways to eat it are whole. So you literally take the octopus, it's about the size of your palm, and you eat it in your mouth, and you chew it, and your teeth are killing it as you're chewing it. And so the tentacles are like this, and they stick to your face, and they stick to your tongue. You chew it. And it was sticking onto my throat, which actually can be because it can suffocate you.
Cut it. No, chew it. Chew it.
Finally, after 20 minutes, I was able to quiet it down. It's a pretty crazy experience. So the cuisine in South Korea is something that's amazing. But this country is really special for me because I lived there. I taught English there for 2 years. Between the ages of 21 and 23, I was in Korea. So it's a really amazing place, full of energy, full of nice people. It's very safe, and highly, highly recommend visiting Korea if you do end up finding yourself in Asia. So thank you.
So, Jenny, would you like to go there?
If I have enough supplies and I know how to, I know how to speak the language.
Yeah. So in Korea, and the number of people visiting South Korea is increasing every year. The government wants even more people from foreign countries to come. Is more tourism good for Korea? What do you think? Should they get more people to come and visit Korea?
Well, it's just depending on people if they like the country or not, but I don't really know.
And imagine that you have a plan, a 3-day trip for people visiting South Korea, okay? What places should they see and why? Okay, I know you don't know a lot of South Korea, okay? So let's have a look. Tell me, Jenny, do you have access to Google?
No.
Not. Okay, not a problem. Okay. Tell me, would you like to, for your first day, would you like to go see museums, go to the oceanarium, to the beach? What would you like to do on your first day? What would you like to see? Places you want to visit?
Well, I would probably go somewhere is traditional, but is there somewhere have a place that's traditional but also peace? Because I don't know.
Okay, let me help you. Let's change this. Instead of saying South Korea, we're going to change it to your city. So, or to Vietnam. So, do you know other cities in Vietnam?
Well, Thailand.
So, which? Okay, so tell me. Now, you have to plan a 3-day trip in Vietnam. Okay, just in Vietnam. What places should you guys see? Where would you want to go for day 1 in Vietnam?
The museum.
Ooh, which museum?
Well, it's probably like where they show interesting props and stuff. And also have a nice hotel.
Like that. And why would you want to go to the museum?
Because I could learn new things about my country, and I also can saw different props that I didn't know in the past life.
Yeah, I like that. And where would you like to go on day 2?
Well, the library.
Okay, and why the library?
It's much more peaceful.
It's peaceful. And what else can you do in the library?
Well, you can do your homework or your work peacefully.
What else? We can read books, interesting books, and where else would you want to go as well? So for day 3, where would you go? So day 1, we're going to go to the museum. Day 2, the library. What about day 3?
It probably like the beach, but I like to go earlier, like very early.
The beach in the morning.
Yes.
And why are we going to the beach in the morning?
Well, I could bring my friend with it, and also like it's kind of like I like to be peaceful and don't want to be crowded or someone to go over.
It's not crowded. I like that. Crowded. And what can you do at the beach?
Well, you probably just go into the water, splash, and go swimming, and also if that allowed, then I may just catch a fish or a crab.
Catch a fish or crab. Can you build sand castles?
Yes, but well, in the end, there was someone who's gonna just break it down.
Oh, do you think that that's gonna happen? You think someone would do that?
My friend would.
Really? But why would your friend do that?
Oh, it's just for fun.
Would you ever do it?
Yes.
Would you break someone's castle down on the beach?
Only if the person I trusted the most and I knew the most, then yes.
Ah, okay. So now, thank you, Jenny. That was really good. Now, based on that, let's have a look at the questions we're going to discuss. So, do you think Vietnam, not South Korea, do you think Vietnam is a good place for a vacation?
If you really know the rules and know which is the perfect place for you, then yeah, especially bringing a friend with you while going to that place that you knew. That would be fun though.
And which city is the best place that you have visited in Vietnam? Have you been to Da Nang?
Yes, it's great.
And what about Hanoi?
Yeah, I did.
And Sapa?
No, I didn't.
You haven't been. I haven't been there. So would you like to visit Sapa?
Yes, if I perfectly knew the place that they have, or is it peaceful?
I think it is kind of peaceful. And tell me, what things may be difficult in Vietnam for foreign tourists?
Well, then maybe sometimes they just, sometimes they just tell name that to tell the language, but sometimes they just tell the name that they want you to describe it, but you don't know how. But at this point, you're just babbling in quiet pieces. Because I've been there.
You've been there.
Yes.
And so, you say babbling. What is babbling?
Just talking, mumbling. It's kind of like...
Okay. To ramble is like to mumble. Oh, and why do people do that?
Well, sometimes people just tell questions that some people don't understand and don't know how to describe or don't know what is the name of the places. So even though you're trying your best to describe, some people don't understand that. And no help though.
Okay. Thank you, Jenny. That was really insightful. I cannot wait to come and visit Vietnam. And tell me, in which city do you live?
Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah. I'm going to come and visit your city as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to read the article about South Korea, the tourists there. Okay, and then we're going to answer some questions based on the article. So can you kindly read for us the article?
It's over 10 million people visit South Korea every year.